but they just don't trust you yet. And trust is the truest currency of email marketing. Before someone buys from you, they are subconsciously asking themselves, who is this person? What's going on, Inbox fam? It's your man Giles, the follow-up funnel guy, back again with another value-packed episode of the Follow-up Funnel podcast. And today we're going to be diving into something that will quietly and greatly influence whether your email marketing efforts actually makes money or just sends polite messages into the digital void. And it's the psychology of a high-converting welcome sequence and how to build one. Now, if you run an online business, whether you're a coach, a consultant, a course creator, or an e-commerce business owner, your welcome sequence is probably the most important automation in your entire funnel. Why? Because it's the key moment where a lead goes from, I'm curious about this brand, to, yes, I trust this person or business, or even better, yes, I want to buy from these people. But here's the problem. Most welcome sequences are built like this. Email 1, here's your freebie. Email 2, here's our story. Email 3, buy our stuff. This won't work in 2026, mainly because there's barely any relationship building psychology in this type of sequence. And in a marketplace where trust is scarce and internet scammers are at large, this is a mistake that will cost you severely if you don't set things up properly from jump. In this episode, I'm gonna break down exactly what happens inside your subscriber's head after going through your welcome sequence and how to structure it so the one you build actually converts. So grab a pen and notepad or open the Notes app on your phone and let's slice and dice this thing up. So stage 1, the moment of maximum attention. So here's the first psychological principle you need to understand. Attention peaks at the moment of opt-in. When someone joins your list, they are curious, interested, paying attention, and open to hearing you out. In marketing psychology, this is called a high intent micro moment. And instead of capitalizing on this moment, most brands waste it by sending robotic emails with no real soul. For example, thanks for subscribing, here's your PDF, and they ghost their new subscribers for some days. This kills momentum and it puts an abrupt stop to the customer journey you just put your new subscriber through. A high converting welcome sequence captures that attention immediately and directs it to somewhere meaningful, which leads us to the second principle. Oh, and right before we get into it, quick announcement. I recently put together a master welcome sequence template for online coaches and e-commerce brands. So if you want a free copy, head to the video description and click the link that says master welcome sequence template and it's yours. Also, if you got any valuable insights from this episode so far, show the channel some love by hitting the like button and subscribe. Great, now let's get back into the topic. Stage 2, closing the trust gap. When someone joins your email list, they are interested in what you have to sell, but they just don't trust you yet. And trust is the truest currency of email marketing. Before someone buys from you, they are subconsciously asking themselves, who is this person? Do they know what they're talking about? Can they actually help me? Are they trying to sell me something useless? Basically, your subscriber needs to know all the answers to these questions in order to make a clear-cut decision. And your welcome sequence exists to close this trust gap. The 3 key psychological factors that will help you do this successfully are authority, relatability, and proof. So if your welcome sequence is lacking these 3 key psychological triggers, you better work on inserting them as soon as possible. Stage number 3, the belief shift mechanism. Now, this is where a lot of marketers mess up. They think welcome emails are just about delivering information, but they're far from that. The core purpose of your welcome sequence should be about changing your subscribers' beliefs surrounding the problem they're struggling with. You see, people don't buy when they receive more information. They buy when you help them see their problem from a different perspective. For example, before joining my email list, a person might think my email list just isn't responsive. But after reading my emails, they should start believing email marketing isn't dead. My email system is broken. This is the kind of shift that matters, because now that they see the problem is structural, you can now position your solution as the winning strategy or product. Awesome. Now let's get into the psychological structure of a high converting welcome sequence and how to go about building one that nurtures and converts. This isn't some magic trick, y'all. It's psychology at play, so pay attention. Email number 1, the lead magnet delivery and setting expectations. Now in this email, deliver the lead magnet immediately, but don't just drop the resource link and disappear. Instead, reinforce their decision and remind them of the benefits of using said lead magnet. Here's an example. You made a smart move signing up for this, Giles. That's me, right? By doing this, you're validating the action they just took, and this will greatly reduce buyer's remorse of attention. Also, send a second email 6 to 8 hours later to remind them about the discount if you're an e-com brand, or to boost deliverability if you're an online coach. Email number 2, the authority story. Now, the goal of this email is to answer the question, why should I listen to you? But you don't drop your credentials down like it's some resume. You have to map it out as a transformation story where you explain what you struggled with, what you discovered, and how it changed things for you. Stories always bypass skepticism, but facts usually trigger it. So you want to have that in mind when you're putting your brand story together. Email number 3, the problem diagnosis. This is where you agitate the core problem your solutions help solve. It's meant to show them why the problem exists, why most people misunderstand it, and why typical solutions fail. This creates what psychologists call problem awareness expansion. The deeper they understand the problem, the more valuable your solution becomes in their eyes. Now let's get on to email number 4, the mechanism. Now in this email, you introduce your unique approach to solving their type of problem. We're not talking about your offer here. We're talking about your method, or the method in which your particular product, if you're an e-commerce brand, helps your customer solve their problem. People don't necessarily buy into offers, they buy into mechanisms. In my case, here's some examples. The follow-up funnel system, the engagement segmentation method, the 6-layer funnel system. Once your subscribers understand your offer's mechanism, now all of a sudden your offer becomes the next logical step to fixing their problems. Email number 5, the proof or case study email. Now at this stage of the sequence, most of your subscribers will probably be thinking, okay, this sounds good, but does it actually work? And that's where proof like client wins, case studies, or other examples come in. Showing your subscribers that your offer works with proof greatly reduces perceived risk of investing in your offer. So make sure you have proof, lots of it. Email number 6, the soft offer. Now and only now do you introduce your offer, after a few days of reasonable nurturing and expansion of ideas. But make sure the offer you make doesn't feel like any old pitch. Instead, you want to make it feel like the next obvious logical step. It can go something like, if you want help implementing this, here's how we can work together. Whatever you do, do not come off as pushy, rather be well positioned. Awesome. Now the next thing you need to understand is that the biggest mistake most welcome sequences make is that they stop way too early. 3 emails alone can't give you the maximum benefits a welcome sequence actually has to offer, but it will get your foot through the door. My guesses are you didn't get into this business just to get your foot in the door though. You got into it to make serious bank. And a properly built welcome sequence with all the psychological assets included will help you do exactly that. Its core purpose is to guide someone from curiosity to confidence, and that takes time, narrative, and a whole bunch of persuasion psychology. You see, your welcome sequence isn't just an introduction to your business, it's the entry point to your entire email ecosystem. From there, your subscribers should be moved into segmented content, sales campaigns, educational sequences, and re-engagement flows. But on the onset, your welcome sequence sets the tone for all of this. So if it's weak foundationally, then everything else downstream will suffer. Now, if you're looking at your email funnel and you're wondering why people aren't buying your products or services, then maybe where you need to start is looking at your welcome sequence. Because the fact is, if you win the first conversation, you'll dramatically improve your odds of conversion every conversation that follows. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I just put together a master welcome sequence template for online coaches and e-commerce brands to help them build a high converting welcome sequence that drives engagement, brand loyalty, and sales right out the gate. So if you want a free copy, head to the video description and click the link that says Master Welcome Sequence Template, and it's yours to start profiting from. All right, Inbox fam, if you got any value from this episode, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to fix their welcome email funnel. Until next time, Inbox fam, Follow Up Funnel Guy over and out. Peace.